Well, hello, boys and girls. I'm back again, and I did say I'd come back tomorrow and give you some updates on some stuff. And what I'm going to talk about is Reselling 101 and where you can find the best information about selling all sorts of things on eBay and other platforms. And I'm going to tell you the best place to go is my Discord server. So Grumpy Granny has a Discord server. And it's called GG's Reseller Room. We've got some amazing members, and we've got so much information in the Discord now. And you can search for stuff, find information that's already in there. You can ask questions. You can jump into one of the voice or video calls, talk to other people, spend time with other people in there, work in there with other people. You know, there's just everything in there, and we cover all sorts of topics. So what we've decided to do, we have book club every Tuesday night, and every Tuesday night we talk about how to resell books online, regardless of what platform you're on, Etsy, eBay, Instagram, wherever you're going to sell. However, I've been getting asked to do some other areas of reselling, such as clothing, vinyl records, VHS, other types of categories. So what we've decided to do is we're going to make book club itself every fortnight. So every second week we'll be doing a book club, and then on the other weeks, on the alternate weeks, we'll be doing a special Reselling 101 on whatever topic it happens to be that week. Now, I've actually set a schedule for the next 4 weeks, and I'm going to tell you what it is. So next Tuesday, I've got my little list here. Next Tuesday, which will be April the 23rd at 8:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, we'll be doing Reselling 101, which will be about item specifics, something everybody wants to know about. So I'm doing that one first, and we'll see how that one goes, and we can do another one. Look, no doubt, clothing item specifics is big subject and one that confuses a lot of people. So no doubt we'll bring that back in, a little bit later on, but that's next week. The following week on April the 30th, 8:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, we're back to book club, and we will be talking about collectible and sought after book illustrators. So who are the book illustrators that people want to collect? What are some great illustrators that you might want to collect? And, if people want to collect those, then they want to buy them. After that, the following week, which will be May the 7th, 8:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, we will be doing Reselling 101, and we'll be talking about how to sell VHS on eBay. Now, people have said VHS is dead. However, there appears to be a bit of a resurgence happening at the moment, and people seem to be selling, including myself, selling more VHS. So we're going to talk about how to do that. Then on the 4th week in this schedule, which is May the 14th, on Tuesday, May the 14th, 8:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, we'll be doing a Reselling 101 on horror books. And we're going to do not only adult horror, but we're going to do the teen horror and kids spooky stories as well, because they are big sellers. Everyone loves a good spooky story, regardless of whether you're a kid or an adult. Well, maybe not all adults like horror. I love horror, but, we're going to talk about the authors, the books, the covers, what sort of things attract. So there you go. That is what I wanted to tell you. Now, you may be wondering what you do. How do you get in there? So there is a link here on my main information, on the channel information. There'll also be a link in the description for this video and it's just a link that you click on, which will take you into the Discord. Now, if you haven't been in the Discord before, it might seem a little bit overwhelming. So I'm just going to show you here. When you come in, this is kind of like what you see. Actually, in actual fact, you'll probably, if you come in, you'll probably actually come into the general chat room where people put all sorts of messages, and this is where you would appear so that we know that you've arrived. So how do you actually find the events and know what's on? So that's the tricky one that people don't sometimes understand. So Right up here in the top corner where you see where my mouse is, it says 2 events. So all you do is click on that, and that will show you the schedule of events coming up. And you'll see here next Tuesday, Reselling 101, clothing item specifics, and then the following week, selling books on Etsy and eBay, and then it gives you the other weeks as well. So yeah, just go in there. You can click on interested there if you want to go in there. If you want to be part of those calls, like their voice calls. Sometimes we have video on, sometimes we don't. They're not recorded currently. We're going to discuss that and work on that, whether we need to record them, where we should put them once we've recorded them so people can watch them back. Not sure. We'll sort that one out. It's not as simple as people might think because we're doing this through the Discord, but there are a few other issues to think about, including, is everybody involved happy to be recorded? So that all has to come into play. And I'll just scroll down here a little bit so you can see. So the top part here, you guys won't see because that's part of what I see because it's my Discord and I get extra little bits. So up the top here, we've got our voice rooms, which are voice and video rooms. We have a reselling room, which you can do anything in. And if you go in there are games in there that you can actually play. Putt golf is really good fun, especially if you've got a group of you in there. And there's some word games. There's all sorts of things. You can watch YouTube in there. We've got a book bazaar, which is, people often do their unboxings in there when they buy, get new stuff in and show us what they got. Then we've got the reseller workroom. Now that's different. The difference to that reselling room with the reselling workroom is no games. That's for working. And then we've also got a music room where you can go in and you can actually have music playing. You can search up what type of music you want to listen to, and it will play music for you while you're working. We have a special events call, which is for special events, of course. Then we've got all our text channels, text channels are like message boards. And this is where all the fantastic information is there for you to find and read. We've got our community notice board, general chat. We've got a section for where you can put pictures of your fun thrift finds. We all seem to like true crime, murder stuff. So we do have a section about morbid murder stuff where you can put recommendations if you've seen something good that you want to let other people know about so they can then watch it. We've got the shout out section, which is where you can also, again, put recommendations in there of YouTube videos you've watched so that other people can then go and watch them as well. We've got the art gallery, which is all about selling art online. We've got the library, which is general questions about books. We've got the whinge and whine section, which is a fun little area where you can actually go in and have a whinge and nobody cares. But once you've had your whinge, get over it and, move on with your day. Then we've got our special reselling section, which is predominantly eBay based because most of us sell on eBay. So we've got eBay news, the help desk where you can ask questions, eBay policy queries that you can ask about those, or you'll find information in there from previously asked questions. There's a section for eBay tutorials. You can actually go in here and request a tutorial from myself and I'll make a video about it, or it'll let you know existing ones that are in there and written tutorials if there are any. We've got a guides and documents section, which is where documents are actually uploaded and you can actually go in and download those yourself, whether they're a spreadsheet, whether they're a information PDF document that might tell you all about certain items, certain, processes, whatever in there. Listing challenges, if you want to do a listing challenge, quite often people will say, oh, yeah, I'm going to go and do this, that, and the other, and other people will join in. The nuclear blast is all about doing the end and sell similar nuclear reset. So if you're interested in that, you can ask questions. Parcel Smarts is all about postage in Australia Post. Photo stations, people put pictures of their photo stations up there. You can ask questions about improving yours or what to do. Same thing with the SKU systems. One of the most important things you need to do as a reseller. Questions about Viros, or if you know of a product that is a Viro, you can post that in there so other people then know. We've got a special section for quality listings report. And we've got a special section where you can ask questions about coupons, etc. Then we have our Bolo book section. And in here, there are 3 sections, actually, that you can't see them all there, but there are. So you can actually post your Bolo books that you think are good books to get because they sell quickly and, decent money. And then we've got the good books, which are, perhaps they sell for good money, but not quite as quickly as a Bolo book might. And then we've got the Nolo section, which is a good section because it's long tail, not on the lookout for books. Perhaps don't get those ones again. We've got a denim section where we've got the blue jeans chat, and that'll be one of the things that will be coming up in our Reselling 101 over the next few weeks. We will be having a special jeans discussion, and I'm not sure whether it'll be in the first one or on jeans or the second one, but I will be showing people how to do distressing. General jeans discussion. Then we've got the coat hanger section, which is all about clothing, general clothing, vintage clothing, selling on Depop, accessories like handbags and belts and stuff like that. We've got the discotheque section, which, is there's a section for VHS video, CDs, DVDs, video games, vinyl records. So anything that you're selling on eBay, any category, you'll find most of them in here, and you can come in and find information. In the playground, we've got a general toy chat, a soft cuddly chat, Octo Skylander special section. We've got modern dolls, vintage dolls, and other toys. And then down the bottom, we've got social media space, which is called Influence Me. So if you've got questions about being on YouTube or anything to do with Instagram or any of the social media things, you can ask in there. And if you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel or something, go in there and ask a question. And those of us that have YouTube channels and know the ropes a little bit, we will come along and help you out. But it's turned into an amazing thing for something that was originally going to just be a book club. That's all it was designed to be originally. It's grown organically. We've got about 150 members now from all over the place. And there are so many people, so many members that have expertise in certain areas because that's what they sell in. And you get to get the value of having them and talking with them and interacting with them and asking questions of them. So it's absolutely amazing. Highly recommend it. So that is all I wanted to present today. And I'm not going to give you any sold items today because I've already made a what sold video, which will be up tomorrow. I love ya. Tomorrow. We always know I like to sing. I think it's my secret superpower. I'll talk about that another day. But anyway, that is it for today. And I do want to say, though, thanks to everyone that has watched and commented on yesterday's nugget, which was all about how resellers should behave. I've been blown away by the amount of people that have watched it and commented. It's been great. And I really appreciate everyone for doing that. So I hope you'll all watch this one as well. So, that's it. Reselling 101, come into the Discord. And look, I know it's a bit confronting if you've never been in a Discord server before, but once you get the hang of it, it's super easy and you'll love it. Bye now.